Anyone that thinks loneliness is just for old people would be very wrong. There's no age on loneliness. Anybody can feel that way. I've been living with lupus for about 4.5 to 5 years, and in that time I've been also battling with loneliness. Lupus is an autoimmune disease, so where your immune system is meant to fight off viruses and keep you safe, it gets confused and fights your own body cells instead. I think there's a difference between being alone and lonely. It's generally like the concept of just someone not being able to understand this particular aspect of you. It can be quite claustrophobic. I feel more lonely when I'm dealing with the symptoms of lupus. If I'm having a flare-up and I'm lying in my bed for 16 hours a day with lots of pain in my joints, it feels very isolating because I'm not able to do the things I could usually do. Early on with my lupus diagnosis, I did lose some friends because they weren't able to understand that I wasn't able to do certain things as well as them anymore. They wanted to go clubbing and drinking, and I wanted to do that as well, but physically I was really tired. After a while, they just stopped inviting me and got frustrated. It really sucked to lose those friendships. It really bothered me because I was really upset about it for maybe a good couple years. Some things I've been doing to counteract my loneliness is talking to people that might have a more similar experience to me. So on social media, for example, I talk to people with chronic illnesses. It's interesting, the idea that modern loneliness is caused by social media, because I think it can cause it and have an impact on that, looking at other people's stuff and feeling like you're not good enough. But I think there's another side of it where it's really helped a lot of people. Some people can't leave the house at all. I'm lucky enough to be able to, or some people are stuck in hospital, but through Instagram and social media, they're actually able to interact with people, make friends, and not feel like they've got no one to talk to. So through feeling very lonely with the way that I was dealing with lupus, I started up a blog called You Look Okay to Me. The blog is for two sets of people, so it is partly for people with chronic illnesses who may feel lonely, who may not feel like anybody else understands them. So I think the blog gives them a sense of community. But then the blog is also for people that don't understand chronic illnesses and educate them. So hopefully they can be more understanding in the future. I would say to someone that was feeling lonely and didn't know what to do is look around you and see what your support system is if you have one. And look online sometimes. You might find a community of people that have a closer understanding of what you're going through. And talk to people as much as you can. Likelihood is that you're not the only person that's feeling lonely. We all feel it at some point, so it's important to talk to each other.